Rise and shine on Australia's Vision Christian Radio.
Well, a fun show today with a capital F, Phil.
Yeah, we have got so many texts that have come through from people enjoying today's show. And so we often do get texts and calls and we love them. So thank you. Please keep them coming. But today we were chatting all things Tasmania, and it actually happened, we'd say organically. Like that was not the original plan for the show.
It just happened.
It just happened because we're talking about this incredible invite, and we just feel so honoured that the Mayor of Burnie in Tasmania, Miss Teeny Brumby.
If she is the mayor.
Well,
yeah.
She is.
I did ask the question, is she actually the mayor?
What if it was just made up?
Because if she's not, that would be a very funny prank.
It would be very impressive.
We'll turn up expecting the mayor.
Yeah, true. We might do some more.
Need some random
more
lady.
checks. I don't know how well our fact checking is. I have done a tiny fact check, but you're right.
Either way, she's a genius. Phil.
And she had invited us. And so the question is out there, and you'll see it progress during the show. Should we, A, come to Burnie in Tasmania because we have this incredible invite, but in August is the call, which is freezing. And B, she swims every morning with her crew.
She's committed.
In the Bass Strait.
She's hardcore.
And she's quite insistent that we both would swim in the ocean while we're there.
Take a deep dive.
Well, I'm saying a plunge. So that's been the question. We've had so much fun. So we hope you enjoy the podcast. We certainly had fun. And towards the end, if you listen to the end, we have Robbo, who's kind of our managerial oversight. He's going to tell us what the story is. So you have to wait till the end.
Joins the conversation.
At the end.
Rise and shine on Vision Christian Radio.
Good morning. It's your Wednesday and you're waking up with Val and Andy. Morning, Andy.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm great.
I was expecting more from that. It was just a straight
I've still
good
got
morning.
my Barnesy voice here,
You
Phil,
have.
but I feel better.
You look good. Like you're looking better.
Well, I always look good, Phil. Come on, yeah. Just another day in the office. But I feel
better than
better.
others. I mean, we get up very early in the morning, so it's, whatever turns up. But there you go. You're looking a bit more perky this morning.
And some of us stay up late too, Phil.
Yeah,
those two don't seem to go well together.
Some of us do. Some of us fall asleep on the couch. I fall asleep ridiculously early and then I wake up with a start because someone's putting me to bed.
Okay.
I've come to the point now where other people put me to bed.
That's nice.
I feel like an old person.
It's still nice to be cared for.
Well, often they're laughing at me because I've been asleep. So I've got the girls, my girls. So Millie's 14, Bella's almost 18. So often it's them taking me to bed. Or Murray, he's up there. He's lovely.
Yes.
He'll put now, bless you, Murray, a heat pack in my bed because it's winter. So I get put from the couch to the bed and with this beautiful heat pack warming up. I'm very well looked after.
That's some serious TLC there, Phil.
I know. I've got a good man.
Do the girls do little pranks on you, like cut little cucumbers and put them on your eyes?
Don't say that.
Take photos of you.
I have had photos taken, which I've had to ban the next day, yes.
Awesome.
Oh, the joys of breakfast radio.
Yes, but it is a good day today, Phil. It's Wednesday. I'm excited about today's show. It's going to be a really fun show.
Well, look, if you're wondering what is going to happen today, we have got our chappies, Mark and Cindy Kuyava. They'll be here an hour and a half from now. And this is the title of their devotion. See if you can work out. Have a little think what it might be about. They that wait. I don't like waiting. I'm not brilliant at it.
Not your favourite verse, Phil?
No. So I don't know if I really want to wait for this devotion.
It's in the Bible, Phil.
It is. It's definitely in the Bible. Probably not my greatest asset, they that wait, but that's what's coming up. The other thing that's exciting is we've had an official mayoral invitation.
Yes.
We don't get those every day.
Not every day.
Thanks for streaming the Rise and Shine Daily podcast. Please subscribe to the show, rate it on your favourite podcast platform, and share the link on your socials. It all helps get the word out.
We've got a very special Vision family member who's a mayor.
Yes, and she never gave up on us, Phil.
She's
been wanting us to come to Tassie for quite some time.
She has. And look, that is wonderful. Mayor Teeny Brumby from Burnie, Tasmania, which we have been looking at. Stunning part of the world. Tasmania as a whole.
So
if you're living there today.
I'm going to put it out there, Phil. In the next 20 years, worldwide, Tasmania is going to be one of the most livable, best places to live in the world.
Really?
In
Big call.
the world.
Okay, so what are you using as your judge for that?
Fresh air.
Yes.
The environment's clean. It's surrounded by ocean. Mm-hmm. It's the farthest away from any potential conflict or war zone you can possibly get.
Yes.
So you know you're going to live in peace. No one's going to invade Tasmania. No disrespect for our Tasmanian friends, but I don't think it's high on the list of potential targets for, rogue military states. and small population,
Yes.
and lots of agriculture, good rainfall.
Oh, yes.
You know, and so you've also
wow.
got snow on the mountains. You've got everything. You've got sunshine. You've got beaches. So that's why I felt.
Oh, there you go. Well, Andy has just done the pitch.
Putting it out there.
Unpaid. He's
That's
done the
right.
pitch for Tassie, the most livable place, apparently, in the world.
Yep.
Look, someone else who would agree is Mayor Teeny. And on Friday, we had a chat with her and she put out for us a very special invitation.
Have I got a plan for you both?
Okay.
I want to put this official invite to you both.
Wow.
You need to come on down to Tassie. I mean, Bernie, we are the Gold Coast of Tasmania, here on the northwest of Tasmania, where the skies are always blue. The sea is sparkling. The sun is shining. I could take you for a swim in August.
In August?
Oh, wow.
Beautiful temperature.
Where are we swimming, Mayor?
What are you talking
Are we going to swim in the hot tub? Where are we swimming? What's the plan?
No, guys, the ocean. We
Oh.
could do an ocean dip. So
Hot tub sounds good.
I'm putting it out there for you. The official invitation
Wow.
is there. I would really love to host you both in Tasmania. So would you give it some thought? Would you give this some serious thought? Because I'm
Okay.
genuinely
I don't
serious
even need to
about
pray
this.
about it,
We do
Mayor.
have
I'm
to think
saying
about it.
yes.
Well,
I'm just going to say yes. I'm
there's
coming.
official channels
This is a
here,
mayoral
Andy.
invite.
It's
I mean,
very impressive.
how many mayoral
Well,
invites have we had?
Well, no, we've
It's our
never had
first
one. That's our very first. So how? Just to put it in perspective, if we were to come to Tasmania, August would not be my first pick. Like, I'm just going to be honest with you.
Well,
it's a bit chilly. Like,
crisp.
How cold are we talking? Would the ocean be in August?
Look, August is commonly known as the most challenging month to do ocean swimming. I will be fair, but you could actually conquer the waters of the northwest coast of
Conquer it.
Tasmania
Yeah.
and become what I call an epic legend. So, I mean, the invitation is there for you both to consider. I have taken the Governor-General of Australia out into the waters here,
Yep.
most
Yeah.
recently, which was my last interview with you.
Yes.
But I actually think if I can take the Governor-General of Australia into the waters of Tasmania, really I need to take Phil and Andy into the northwest coast. I mean,
I'm feeling you, Mayor. I'm feeling you.
the Governor-General of Australia,
Yeah, that's
for
impressive.
goodness sake,
Yes.
give this some serious consideration. So I want you to get back to me.
Okay.
I'm quite serious about this. I want to host you here in Burnie.
Wow.
I want you to come and enjoy the fine waters. If the Governor-General of Australia can swim with me, my goodness, I need to get Phil and Andy into the water.
Oh, thank you, Mayor. What an honour to be invited by the Mayor
You know
of
what
Burnie.
all I can think of is that jolly Governor General. Teeny, thank you. We are so honoured and so touched. What we'll do,
Well,
okay,
I'm coming either
well,
way.
we'll pray about it. I think we'll pray about it. That's
Phil's
what
praying.
you do.
I'm packing.
You think positive thoughts, Phil. Positive thoughts.
We'll guarantee that we'll get back to you next week with a decision. How's that sound?
All right, look, I'll be waiting with bated breath, guys.
And I'll be packing my swimming trunks in my suitcase too.
Great to chat again, guys.
Thanks, Teeny. Well, there you go, Andy. The call is out there. That was Mayor Teeny from Burnie in Tasmania, putting out the official, very mayoral,
mayoral invite.
to come and swim in Burnie.
That's right.
And I'm not sure. Swimming in Burnie in August is the best idea, but, you know, it's out there.
I think she's also asking us to come and speak to some ministers, some church leaders.
yes.
So
mean, that's all good.
it'll be an official visit too, Phil.
Right,
There'll be
okay.
business. We'll be doing business as well as swimming in the Bass Strait.
Well,
We'll
it
do a bit
sounds
of both.
mostly about the swimming. To be fair, if there was a time of year that sounds like the best time to come, I'm guessing January is a good time.
Yeah.
August is probably as far away from that as you can get by the sounds of it.
Do you think there's icebergs going past?
I'm sure there are.
As you're standing on the beach, you see a
You
little
just-
iceberg drift by.
Hello.
Maybe Leonardo DiCaprio's on there still, you know? He got lost in one, didn't he?
Well, he did. If only.
If the movies are true.
If only that whatever her name is had made more space on that
whatever
jolly
her name
door.
is. That's right. She was pretty selfish, wasn't she?
She was, you know, the actress who plays
Kate Winslet,
Kate
yeah.
Winslet. She said she's still to this day the most question that she gets asked is, "Why did you not move over on the door to make room for Jack?" Because everyone
Jack
in the
was
world
a pain, Phil.
because
We all know that.
No, I am with them. Make room for the guy. I mean, really, we're talking about the Titanic.
How did we get on that? Well, Tassie.
Tassie, there you go. It's
Icebergs.
similar. I'm sure the water is a similar temperature. But the call is out there. We chatting here at Vision, and I'm going to put it out there. By Friday, we'll make an official decision.
Okay.
Will we come to Burnie to swim in August? We'll let you know later in the week. But if you've got a thought, Let us know.
Yeah.
Should we come? Should I swim? Not sure about that. 1-800-316-316.
Should we wear a wetsuit or should we just go old school?
What do you mean?
I just with my swimming trunks on, no
you
wetsuit.
can do that. There, I'm definitely. I don't have a wetsuit, but I'll need one. But that's crazy.
Just like the old days.
The old days.
I like those Russian
They've had
iceberg
wetsuits
dudes.
for a very long time.
The Russian iceberg dudes. You know those dudes that jump in those ice lakes and freeze themselves every year.
Oh, well.
They don't wear wetsuits.
There you go. Well, that's your call, Andy. But look, yeah, okay.
Brought to you by the generosity of Vision family members across Australia and around the world. The Rise and Shine podcast.
We were just discussing all things to do with swimming in Tasmania because Martini from Burnie has given us an official mayoral invitation.
She has.
To come to Tasmania, swim in her beautiful ocean and meet the Vision family.
Do you think she had that get up they have on those mares? You know those big necklacey things they have on?
100%.
Those power necklaces?
Do you reckon if we went, I could open something?
That'd be nice.
I love the idea
Cut
of
a
those,
ribbon.
the huge ribbons, and we could open something.
I think so.
I
It's gotta be
reckon.
something we can open.
Sure. What would be the best part of being a mayor would be probably that, don't you think?
Well, you can definitely open up the box with all of our swimming trunks in it before we dive in the Bass
Would
Strait.
you just for fun put a red ribbon on that just to
Cut
make
it.
me excited?
Cut it. Yeah, I think we need to ask the mayor. Is there something we can officially open? That'd be nice.
What's the best part about being a mayor? The robes, that's pretty cool, and the big chains.
The bling, yeah.
The bling, there's a bit of bling. Those ceremonial duties are probably the fun ones.
Maybe she could give us a key to the city.
Oh, that's very good. Yes.
And if it was made of chocolate, we could eat it. A chocolate key.
So Andy goes immediately to let's eat and digest the key to the
That'd be
city.
different.
Well,
You know,
it is
practical.
different. I'd never thought of that in a million years, but there you go. But we had put the call out there, 1-800-316-316. Help us in our decision-making process. Should we go to Burnie and swim in the Bass Strait in August? I mean, it's all of those things. 1-800-316-316. And I've got Jenny on the line to weigh in early on this one. Jenny, what can we do for you?
I just want to help you to make the decision about coming to Tasmania because
good.
Okay.
I'm Jenny from Holy Heaven, and Holy Heaven has everything you need, including beautiful water and just absolutely everything.
Well, Tasmania, Jenny, sounds just good. I've never been, but Tassie, in August, is it a bit nippy?
Very nippy, but
Very nippy.
you have that challenge. I think it's the coldest month of the year.
Oh, good.
There you go.
Well, that's the
The
selling
challenge
point.
is out there, and Holy Heaven has even nicer swimming beaches than Burnie. But don't tell Teeny.
Oh, well, we won't. We obviously won't tell her that.
How far from Burnie are you?
Oh, about an hour,
Oh, that's not bad.
and that's in the car, not walking.
Oh, okay.
amazing.
What about on horseback? 3?
On horseback, you can add a few hours.
On horseback.
They do
If
have
you're
a
crawling, then.
What about on the back of a dolphin? If I was standing on a dolphin, probably only half
That
an
would
hour.
be very quick. That would be very quick, especially if they were running away from something, as they do.
Oh, well, Jenny, we are loving the sound of Tasmania because I don't think, Andy, you haven't been either, have you, to Tassie?
Yeah, I've been to
Oh,
Launceston
you
and
have? Well,
Hobart.
there you
I
go.
love Tasmania.
Well, it'll be my first go.
Oh, really?
So but I do need some cold weather tips because apart from I'll obviously need multiple puffer jackets. What else do I do to make sure I'm warm enough to enjoy August?
Well, I've just been out for a walk and I wore thongs on my feet.
you wore thongs.
There you go. Can't even be that cold then.
But I did have a motorbike jacket on,
Right.
just because we don't have a motorbike anymore, but I want to wear the jacket and it's
You
lovely.
look cool.
Also, can I just tell you one thing? We had some visitors from Queensland come a little while back, and they've been right round Australia. And they were asked on Facebook which was their favourite.
Oh,
And she immediately said Tasmania for everything.
no. There you go.
And that was her first, and her next was Uluru, of course.
Oh, well, it's going to be hard to pick. But Tassie, okay, Jenny, well, thank you. We'll put a vote down for definitely Tassie on the list then.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Vote number 1, a yes for Tassie.
That is a big yes, Phil.
It was a glowing report.
Yep.
And if you've got a thought for us, 1-800-316-316, are you voting? Should we try, I think A, go to Tassie. That's probably, we're erring towards yes.
Yep.
Should we both swim? Not sure about that.
In the Bass Strait.
I'm not sure about that. That seems like crazy talk.
Okay, what do you think? Should Phil jump in there, have a crack, at the cold
right.
Arctic water temps of the Bass Strait in the middle of winter? Or should she stand on the shore and watch Andy and our social media guy Noah probably have a jump in?
Actually, that's a very good idea. We've got Noah. Would have Noah with us.
He's up for it. He's
he
going.
would be fine.
He's committed.
Well, then that sounds like plenty.
Yeah.
How many people do we have to sacrifice to the waters?
But you don't want the boys to outdo the girls. Phil.
No,
Come
well,
on.
never.
We all
In
know
fact,
that you like
yeah,
to
that's
defend
right.
women
I
and
do.
their rights. So
That's
I think you should exercise your right to swim the Bass Strait.
Well, or my complete right to say say no to peer pressure.
Oh, okay.
There's that option too.
That's the right.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me Vision's breakfast show is now available around the clock and on demand? Incredible! The Rise and Shine podcast. Rise and Shine.
Lauren Daigle, thank God I do. It's,
What a voice it is.
it's beautiful.
I love it.
Rise and Shine. Fallon Andy. You know, she came out last year. I got to go to her concert.
Oh.
Best brass section ever.
Really?
Made me want a brass section just following me around because it was brilliant. Anyway,
I thought you were going to say she came out just to play Bible Story Sound Off.
well, she could have.
Did she play?
No, she didn't.
She
but-
should have. Next
Are
time.
you ready
Next
for
time.
a challenge?
Start doing that.
Listen to the mystery sound, correctly name the Bible story, and win a great prize. Sounds easy, but is it? Rise and Shine's Bible Story Sound Off.
Right, here we go. This is it. I feel like we must be reaching, as you say, a crescendo with this sound.
Yeah, well, as Bruce Buffer would say, Phil, it's time for someone to solve this mystery.
If you're listening for the first time, this is pretty simple. We have a sound that's been sucked out of a Bible story. Your job at home is to match the sound to the story. Let's have a listen to the sound as it stands today. I love it. I actually quite enjoy the sound.
It's the sound of completion, isn't it? Something's going on there.
Well, there is something going on there, but we've had so many beautiful guesses so far. I'm going to put it out there. Let's have a listen.
Yes, when Jesus rides a donkey into Jerusalem.
The Egyptians when the Red Sea closed on them.
I think it's probably the Palm Sunday when Jesus was actually walking to Jerusalem.
I think it's a story when Jesus says, "Let the children come to me."
It's when the Israelites were surrounding Jericho and they gave a great shout and the wall came down.
I just wondered if it was the sound when they wanted to crucify Jesus and they were yelling.
And blind Bartimaeus, he was using his stick to find his way around.
Rebuilding of the temple in Ezra, Ezra chapter 3.
David marching in triumphant with the ark.
When Gideon and his 300 men broke their pots and shone their lights and shouted.
I'm wondering whether it's from Kings 18 when Elijah challenges the prophets of Baal.
King Nebuchadnezzar, when he's built the statue and then he's like, okay, now you have to worship the statue, and everyone's like, I don't know, worshipping the statue.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
You know, when Jesus went into the temple and then he met a...
Oh, I reckon that's Goliath hitting the deck after David put a stone in his forehead.
Would it be the Tower of Babel when God is messing up the languages and destroying the tower?
The guys lowering their paralysed friend on the stretcher to Jesus, and he was in the hat to heal him.
Phil, all those answers have one thing in common. Do you know what it is?
They're brilliant.
They all heard this sound.
And there is great disappointment.
So it wasn't the right answer.
But they are so good.
They're very good
That
answers.
is the who's who of Bible stories.
It's true.
Right there.
It's true.
But this is your chance. If you're listening at home and you can think of a Bible story that wasn't mentioned there, give us a call, 1-800-316-316. We'll listen to the sound one more time.
The Rise and Shine podcast.
We have got a number of calls coming in. And first off is Joe. Joe, what are you thinking?
Samson.
Oh.
When he destroys the Philistine pillars.
Yes.
Oh,
what
yes.
a great visual.
Yes.
He's got his hands against the pillars. He pushes God, give me one more strength. Comes
more
down and
time,
kills
yeah.
more people in that moment than he did his entire life. Brilliant.
First time in history Phil's actually endorsed killing too. So
Oh, sorry. Well, it's biblical. It's in the Bible. Okay, is it right answer there, Andy?
Well, it's a great answer, Phil, but unfortunately.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.
See ya. God bless.
Stephen, what do you reckon it might be?
I reckon it's a scourging of Jesus.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
wow. That's a sad part of the story, but yes, It is a sad. Okay, Andy, is that the
You don't want to think about it, do you? But you kind of.
It's true. You have to think
and yet
about
there's
it.
a truth to it
Thanks
too.
to those stripes, we are healed.
Yeah.
So
we don't deserve it, but that's what he went through for us.
And it should be the right answer to actually every question.
good
But
answer,
Stephen,
yeah.
I'm sorry, not for this one.
All right.
Thank you. Hey, Martin, what do you reckon it might be?
When I was closing the door to the ark and everybody outside is screaming because they just realised he was right.
Yes.
That's a good
Yeah,
answer.
can you imagine the screams? You don't think of that, actually. The closed God, it says God closed the door to the ark, which is pretty cool. And then
Let's listen again because I think it sounds like a closing of a door.
Yeah.
That could be a closing of a door.
Is it the right answer, though, Andy?
No, it's not, but it's a good answer, Phil.
Brilliant.
It's a great answer.
Martin, well done. Good try. Dean from Inverell, what do you reckon?
It's the Sodom and Gomorrah getting destroyed.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Oof. That's a story also that we don't like to think about. Yeah, it could be. Is it the sound of Sodom and Gomorrah being destroyed?
Well, let's have a little listen to that, is it?
And then Lot's wife, she becomes a pillar of salt. There wouldn't have been a lot of sound with that piece of it.
That's a good answer.
was
It's very
destroyed.
insightful.
Wonderful, Dean. Excellent effort. Thank you.
All right, no worries. See
Bye.
you.
And we've got Elsa on the line. Elsa, what are you thinking?
I think it might be when Moses came down the mountain with the 12 commandments in his hands on the stone, and he saw the Israelites dancing in front of the golden calf, and he just chucked it down on the ground, and it broke.
It is. It's one of those stories, isn't it? I mean, you imagine Moses, the 10 Commandments. I mean, that's pretty special.
The 10 Commandments. Yes.
Yeah, and then he just...
He was a little bit ticked off, wasn't he?
He wasn't
a bit ticked off.
And you break them. God has to remake them later on down the track.
He's just done a 40-day fast. He's hungry.
Well,
he's wanting some love. He's looking for some unity.
Do you reckon he was hungry?
Well, I would have been hungry. 40-day fast. He's up there for 40 days. Let's have another listen to the sound and make sure you think that's the correct answer.
Okay,
Let's have
here we
one
go,
more
yeah.
listen.
Okay, is it an answer, Andy?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's give it a go. Is it into
Is
the
it
machine?
the answer? Was it Moses coming down from the mountain? He smashed the 10 Commandments because everyone's dancing and worshipping a golden calf. Is it the correct answer? Yes, it is.
Correct answer. You did it.
Well done. You smashed it.
Literally.
Thank you.
Elsa was so impressed. Stay on the line and we'll get some details from you.
Oh, good.
Wonderful. There you go. The sound has been solved. It was the sound of Moses.
A big win. A big win.
Coming down with the 10 Commandments. He sees the children of Israel. They have, in his absence, built this golden calf. They're dancing around. I mean, he really didn't. He left them for a little while, but they very quickly... Aaron, his brother, they very quickly did. I can see his frustration. I'd never thought about the fact that he would have been that hungry, though, Andy. So the hangry part of it, I'd never thought of that.
He was hungry and he was angry, Phil. And interestingly, God didn't really rebuke him for that either. It was a righteous anger.
Yeah, no, that's true. God never told him off. That later on down the track, they rebuild, or God rebuilds.
God rewrote the 10 Commandments on the
so they did have them.
tablets of stone for him.
No. But there was a time where Moses was rebuked for his anger.
It was
but
different
not
time.
this one.
Not that one. I
Interesting.
guess it's the contrast between the flesh and the spirit. Moses was in the spirit; they were in the flesh, and there was this righteous anger in his spirit that this is wrong, guys. This is wrong.
And it was. There you go.
Good
have
story.
a read of the story.
And what a great answer.
Well done, Elsa. We will have, that means the sound, we'll have to have a new sound for tomorrow.
And we will, Phil.
And we will. We'll send our time machine back, concerningly, with Andy on board to pull out another sound tomorrow for the Bible story sound.
Andy could be in the time machine right now. You just don't know.
I'm pretty sure he's not.
I could be back in time as we speak, Phil.
Really?
Doing both, yeah.
Okay.
Multitask.
I mean, I have, okay. Well, I'm
out
confused.
collecting data, collecting samples, recording sounds. You just don't know.
I'm pretty sure I do know. But anyway, that's the Bible story sound off. It'll be back tomorrow. Rise and shine.
We're caffeinated and ready to face the day.
This is Rise and Shine on Vision.
We've had an official mayoral invitation to visit Burnie in Tasmania, and on top of that, to swim in the Bass Strait in August.
Yeah.
So the call is out there. Should we do it? What are you thinking? Weigh in for us.
Should we stay or should we go now?
1-800-316-316. Alison from Doughboy is first here weighing in on this for us. Alison, what are you thinking?
Oh, yes. Well, I've been thinking about it and, it sounds, like, oh, you're just going for a cruise down to Tassie sort of thing. But you've got the most amazing opportunity because, like, the mayor has asked you down there, and that is a privilege in itself. Definitely. That does not happen very often.
Well, if she is the mayor, for all we know, she's not the mayor. Imagine that.
She is the
we
mayor.
turn up and she's like,
Andy.
I'm not really the mayor.
No.
This was a punk. This is a prank.
No.
That would be funny.
I believe it.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
Oh, Andy.
And I think...
Surprise. I'm not the mayor.
Oh, he's gone rogue, Alison.
That's okay.
I'd find that funny. I would personally find that
funny. Yeah, well, I just think, that's a privilege in itself. That does not happen very often. And so that you know where you're going is going to be a good place. And the fact of, going in the sea, well, I can't say that excites me because I'm not really a swimmer and I don't really like water in that respect so much.
Cold water.
I think, excuse me, I think that because it's an opportunity to show that, well, men but girls can do anything.
True. Yes, Phil. Yes, you need to step up there.
Put the wetsuit on and at least get soaking wet and then just get out pretty quickly.
Just get out quickly.
Quick as you can.
Look, I can respect that. That's certainly enough. There's an argument for that.
But don't you think, Alison, the warm cappuccino after the swim will probably be one of the nicest you've ever had in your whole life?
Yeah, true.
Because it'll warm you up. It'll warm up your hand. It'll just warm up your whole body. Yeah. It will taste so good. It's like when you fast. When you fast, any food is the best food you've ever had. It's the nicest food in the world. You really appreciate your food when you don't have it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, I did actually. I wanted to write that down to have. I put a warm cup of cocoa or something like that. But I love cappuccinos, and I think that would be just the icing on the cake.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's a bit of a picture going on.
Mm-hmm.
I could be swayed either way, to be honest, Alison, because half of me is like, peer pressure. This could be like you don't stand. You can say no to peer pressure. Doesn't matter what anyone asks you to do.
Yep.
But on the other hand, I am girls can do anything.
Exactly.
And if someone says to me a girl can't do that, that is actually to me. I'm like, yes, we can.
You will prove them wrong.
100%. So there is an element of that could be one the other way. So.
We're wondering too, Alison, if there's any icebergs floating by. Yes. And if we might even see Leonardo DiCaprio on an iceberg still there from the Titanic tragedy all those years ago. He might still just be stuck there.
Even penguins, wouldn't that be lovely?
Maybe penguins and Leonardo together on the iceberg.
There are penguins.
They might just be sitting on his head, just thinking, what's this thing we're standing on? We don't even know.
Well, I think it would be just, it would be great if you could do that. Phil, Antarctica might be the next thing.
Yes.
Step one, Bernie. Next step, Antarctica.
And a live outdoor broadcast from the Antarctica. That'd be nice.
I do love the idea of going to the Antarctica.
I like that idea too.
Actually, a live broadcast on that morning would be amazing.
Yes, okay, we would need to do that as well. Okay, well, Alison, we might have to put you on the list. That's definitely a yes from you. And clearly you need to be on the organising committee because you've got great ideas. So thank you for weighing in this morning.
Oh, you're welcome, you guys.
Have a wonderful day.
God bless you.
God bless.
See you, Alison.
Okay, bye.
Oh, wonderful to hear. We're getting also some texts through. Mark and Jilly have said we've been equated to Australia's Governor-General, so we're under a lot of pressure there, and it would be great to have that good news going, but they're not sure about the swimming, so they are more on the no for swimming.
I think they've got a Queensland bias. Where do they live?
Well, Mark and Jilly, that is in Young, New South Wales.
Oh, no, so they're New South Wales.
Yeah, they would know.
Still a long way north of Tassie, though.
Well, there you go. But the call is out there. If you want to weigh in, 1-800-316-316 is the number to call. And I guess we'll keep a bit of a tally here. Dwayne says, yeah, we should definitely go, but he doesn't say anything about the swimming, so not weighing in on that one for us.
Take that as a yes to the swimming.
No, I'm going to say that's a no, not even consider it.
It's the daily podcast of your favourite Aussie breakfast show, Rise and Shine. Rise and Shine.
So, Bernie, if you're listening along, if anyone in that region, about 87.6 FM, I thought I would do the weather from the ocean today. So what is the weather in about that part of the world right now? If you are swimming, and it looks to me like it's about 13 degrees.
In the water?
In the water. So it's not freezing.
Warm as toast.
It's not like the Titanic movie that we were
There's
talking about.
There's no icebergs in 13 degrees.
Well, there might. I don't know. It feels, I'm sure it feels, well, there's no feels like temperature.
Look,
that's my problem. That's just
if you're just joining us, I sort of suggested the hypothesis that perhaps icebergs could be floating by the beach with a Leonardo DiCaprio frozen solid Titanic on one of those bergs. But I'm thinking, no, not anymore. 13 degrees. Those bergs are melting.
You reckon he's having a great time. It seems to me that sort of 11 to 13, the pictures for August, which I'm told gets colder. I mean, even Mayor Bernie said that's the worst time of the year to swim. But, you know.
Well, the coldest time may not be the worst. Could be the best time of the year.
Well, it's probably like there's less crowds.
Could be the best time of your win. Could be the best day of your life, the day you jump in there.
I guess. I've had 3 children. They had pretty good days. But anyway, tell me, Andy, a verse for us.
Yeah, I'm still in Psalm 103.
Oh, good.
And verse 6 says this: the Lord executes righteousness and justice for all who are oppressed. But then the next one I like, in verse 7, he made known his ways to Moses and his acts to the children of Israel. That's deep. He made known his ways to Moses and his acts to the children of Israel. Now, the Bible story sound-off has been solved today, and it was the story of Moses coming down from the mountain. And you say, well, how did he make known his ways to Moses? Moses spent a lot of time up the mountain with God.
It says in the Bible a little bit later on that he spoke to Moses face to face as a friend. And God has no favourites. So if you say to God, I would love to know you as a friend, make known your ways, it's not just something just for Moses. There's an opportunity there that we can get to know God.
And it's time spent in his presence.
It is.
So Moses spent that time up that mountain. And that's the challenge for you, Phil, and for me, for all of us. It's like spending that time with God in this busy, hectic world we live in. It's a challenge.
What a great challenge for your Wednesday this morning. The other challenge we're putting out there is to read the Bible every day, even if it's just a verse. We've been helping you along that path by doing it together. So we will be jumping into Colossians 3 next up on Rise and Shine. And then about half an hour from now, we have our chappies, Mark and Cindy Kuyava. They're warming up in the wings. They have a devotion for us about waiting. So not my favourite topic. I'm going to put it out there. But
it's a bit Moses-esque too, isn't it?
It is a bit
He did a bit of waiting up there in the mountain,
I'm
didn't he?
not the best waiter. But there you go. There's a devotion coming your way.
You found the podcast of Vision's breakfast show, Rise and Shine. Rise and Shine.
All through the year, we stop for just a few minutes to do a Bible study at this time of the show, because reading the Bible, feeding your spirits is so important for your walk with God. And this week we're in the book of Colossians. It's a letter from the Apostle Paul to the church at Colossae, and the idea was that it would be circulated to the Laodicean church and others in the area, and it's still being circulated in our Bibles to us today.
Yeah. And chapter 3, Phil, I'm going to go straight into verse 1. If then you were raised with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ is, sitting at the right hand of God. And this whole concept of seeking, when you're seeking, you're looking, you're searching, you're going after. And we talked about it at the top of the hour there with the weather and Moses. He went up onto the mountain, he sought the face of God, and he found the Lord, like you said, in a personal relationship. And you know, I love how Paul's just saying this. We've got to seek those things which are above. In other words, take our eyes off the things of this world. And those things are important. The daily tasks we have to do, the bills we have to pay, the responsibilities we have, our kids, our families. But we've got to seek God above all else. And it's such a challenge in our modern world, isn't it, Phil, to find that time to pray and read the Bible.
Yeah, but when you do, that's what it's an eternal mindset. You're actually switching your mind to say, hey, the things that we're actually experiencing right now, there's a bigger picture. And if you keep going down, it says here, think about the things of heaven, not the things of earth. And it doesn't mean that you become so spiritually minded, you know, earthly good, but actually we become more earthly good as we become spiritually minded, as we renew our minds, as the Apostle Paul tells us, to the things of God, as you're reading your word. What does that mean? It means for me, as I read the word of God and I find out what God's will is for my life, that then when things happen in my world, I respond differently, because suddenly that word of God bubbles up on the inside, and the response that I would normally do suddenly starts to change, and I see a switch in how I respond to the things that are happening in my world. Yeah,
I like how you said that, because I think you're 100% right. When we get close to God in a genuine, real way, not a weird way, but a real, this is God way. You know, look at the book of Proverbs. Like Solomon obviously got so close to God there that he got in touch with nature.
Yeah,
and he identified, ants, and he identified eagles, and he identified serpents and rocks and different things. And as you get close to God, like you said, you don't become irrelevant to the world. You actually become more relevant, more aware of what's going on around you. And look at Jesus. He went up to the mountain every night, prayed, wept. The Bible says he cried out with tears, and then he came down from the mountain and he healed people in very practical, real ways, provided very real solutions to very earthly problems. So, yeah, you're right. As we seek those things above, we don't become irrelevant weirdos to our world. We actually become more relevant, more effective, and more in touch with the world around us.
Well, and God will give you solutions in your natural world. So if you go into meetings, or if you're going about your day today, if you take time and say, God, I ask you for wisdom. In fact, James tells you to do that. Then God will give you his wisdom for those situations, and you'll see change. And that's what we see as we go through chapter 3 to verse 16. It says, this is the Amplified version, let the spoken word of Christ have its home within you, dwelling in your heart and mind, permeating every aspect of your being as you teach spiritual things and admonish and train one another with all wisdom, singing psalms and hymns and spiritual songs to the Lord. And then whatever you do, no matter what it is, in word or deed, do everything in the name of Jesus, giving thanks to him. And we see as a result of that becoming part of our world, it does change the world that you're living in. Peace comes into your home, peace into the relationships that you're part of, and you're seeing that bubbling up of, I believe that's how God meant us to live our lives here on earth.
Yeah, absolutely, Phil. And then, of course, later on in chapter 3, Paul then gets into specifics about behaviours
very specific.
and actions, but he starts with the spiritual and then he finishes with the natural. And I think that's the way. And if you're wanting to change in an area of your life, maybe you're struggling with a habit or something or an addiction even, and you're like, how can I break out of this? How can I do this? You can't work on yourself.
No.
Yeah, you can't counsel your way out of it or get therapy, I think, or help. You've got to go to God first and let him transform you. And then he gives you the strength to overcome. That's what Paul's doing. He's saying, hey, first seek God, seek the things above, but then, hey, address your behavior, and if you decide in God's presence, I'm not going to do this anymore, I'm not going to do that anymore, God's going to give you the strength to do it, to actually live this out. So these words that Paul gives here in verse 5, therefore put to death your members which are on earth, sex before marriage, uncleanness, passion, evil desire, covetousness, which is idolatry. Paul doesn't say this because it's an impossible thing to make us feel bad. He says this because we can do it, Phil. We can actually overcome sin and the weight and the things that so easily entangle us.
Oh, and it's so practical because if you keep going, verse 10 says, put on your new nature and be renewed. How? Not from, you were just saying, not from things that we would naturally think, but as you learn to know your Creator and become more like him. That's how it is.
So good.
And that's why we encourage reading the Bible is the first step in that process.
Yeah.
Getting along to church, being under anointed, teaching is another way that we get to learn about who we are in Christ and what is available to us.
Waiting on God,
spending time in prayer, very important.
Fellowshipping with the saints.
Having
real mature Christian friends that you can just bounce things off.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, Phil. Some of my greatest times as a Christian have been with other Christians, just fellowshipping, just sharing your hearts with each other, and the Holy Spirit just is there with you and encouraging you in that moment of fellowship. It's awesome.
Yeah, and that is really what Colossians 3 is all about. Tomorrow, incredibly, we're going to finish Colossians. We'll be in Colossians 4 and enjoying having this chat with you. Can I encourage you, jump in and have a read. It's wonderful. These are New Testament promises and thoughts from the Apostle Paul really to you, and very practical for your life today.
Always encouraging and always fun. Rise and shine on Vision.
And I even worked for a counsellor and I never got a mayoral invitation.
Yeah, they're rare as hen's teeth.
Well, I'm sure they are.
It's almost like finding a leprechaun. It's not something that happens every day, but when it does, you've got to be thankful for it. Phil.
Well, there you go.
You've got to grab a hold of that little leprechaun and say, okay, Mr. Leprechaun, what about my 3 wishes?
My goodness.
Or maybe just one wish.
That's, look, I'm all for the Irish accent, but that is terrible.
Well, throw me a bone, Phil. Throw me a bone.
Don't throw him under the bus.
Anyway, mayoral invites, Phil. We were talking about mayoral invites.
And this is it. This is a little snippet from the Mayor of Burnie, Tasmania, Mayor Teeny Brumby.
I got a plan for you both. Okay. I want to put this official invite to you both.
Wow.
You need to come on down to Tassie. I mean, Burnie, we are the Gold Coast of Tasmania, here on the northwest of Tasmania, where the skies are always blue, the sea is sparkling, the sun is shining. I could take you for a swim in August.
Wow. So there's 2 invites there. One is to go to Tasmania, which is all good. I can wear 3 puffer jackets.
Tick.
The second one is come for a swim
The dip.
in August. Yeah, that is right. So we're wondering if we dip out of the dip. Do we do the dip?
Or do we take the plunge?
Or do we take the plunge?
Do we deep dive in the Bass Strait?
Alison, who we've spoken to in the last hour, she was like, probably not. I've got Dwayne, he's texted, he's like, yes, do the swim, but you need a wetsuit and a defibrillator after.
I think if we do the dip, Neil Johnson could do a 2020 segment just on us. He could do a deep dive into our dive into the Bass Strait. He will open up the talkback lines, and it could be a topic of conversation, Phil.
I'm sure it is. Well, we're making it one today.
If we survive.
You can weigh in on this topic.
2 went in, 1 came out.
Well, who would be? I would be the one coming out, that's for sure, very fast. 1-800-316-316. But we have got Julie hanging by to weigh in on this. Good morning, Julie.
Oh, good morning, Phil.
How you doing?
I just thought, well, I'm doing okay. I'm waking up slowly. And
are you awake, Julie? That's what I was asking. Are you actually awake, or is this a dream?
Well, halfway, put it that way.
We'll go with half.
But yes, I heard about the mayoral invitation, but I thought Hobart is I mean, if you came to Tassie, you would have to come to Hobart.
True.
Well, what's the best thing about Hobart? What is the best thing about Hobart?
You might be able to be taken up Mount Wellington
Ooh.
with a little bit of snow on it. They won't let you up if it's too much snow. They shut the gate. But
can you walk it, Julie, or do you drive up Mount Wellington?
Well, I'm 85.
Okay, we'll drive with you.
Yes. Andy could walk.
Andy could walk it. And I'll be in the car.
Andy might run it.
Maybe you could run it like a bit of Rocky. And I'll be in the car going, go, Andy, with my my cappuccino and some warm...
Rocky 4.
Some warm,
I'll run
nice
it.
music.
I'll be lifting logs in the wilderness.
Well, I did have a friend that said, you drive up and halfway up, he said, I'll walk up and meet you at the top.
Right.
Was he never seen again?
We were up there worried, and we got a message. We got a message from another car, and they said, "Oh, do you know Jan?" And we said, "Yes." He said, "Could you meet him down the such and such where there's a little place to park?" Quite a bit way down. And he got a bit lost.
Oh, poor Jan.
Jan.
Well, I can imagine Andy doing that, to be honest.
At least he was rescued.
Preparation is not that great.
Do you guys have those little dogs down there with those little barrels around their collars, the little rescue dogs? Have you got those for Mount Welly?
No.
I think they're a Northern European thing. You know, when people get lost in the snow, they send those dogs out.
Well, they used to in the
I'm
old
sure
days.
they still do, Phil.
I don't know if they do that anymore.
And what's in that little barrel anyway? Lint chocolate, probably.
What else would there be? What else in Hobart? If people are coming, if we're going to come to Hobart,
sell it to us.
We've got Mount Wellington.
Well,
what else should be on the list?
Mount Wellington. Or we could just go for drives from there down the Huon.
Yep.
Where they used to grow all those apples. So grow apples and other cherries and things. So very, very, very picturesque.
Yes.
And you can go down to Port Arthur, but it's a bit depressing. But the drive is beautiful.
Is it? Okay.
I think
that's where the convicts were.
Yes.
But as far as swimming, I wouldn't be going in August. Phil.
Okay, so you're a no for that, Julie. No, don't give in to the peer pressure. It's crazy, just crazy.
February would be about the correct month.
That sounds to me
swimming, and we've got lovely beaches down here. I know they're nice up there, and we're not to compare, but we've got beaches down.
You're so lovely. That is very diplomatic of you, Julie.
Julie, when was the last time you had a dip?
Well, we have got a pool because my children are asthmatics.
Yes, it is good for that.
But I do try, and the beach is very nearby, and I do try every summer just to pop down and have a quick swim sometimes.
Oh, good on you.
Some people swim all year round.
Yes,
right.
The game ones.
The crazy ones.
Yes.
It depends how you define that, really, don't you? But, Julie, thank you. We're going to put you down for a yes for Tassie, a no for the swimming.
And make sure you come to Hobart as well.
And obviously, yes, clearly Hobart.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Brilliant.
There's paradise down here as well.
Oh, good on you, Julie.
Thank you so much for calling and weighing in for us.
That's okay. Thank you.
God bless, Julie.
Day.
Better get back and do your rise and shine.
We better.
We better. We might do that now. Thanks, Julie.
Righto, bye.
Bye. Oh, there you go. Well, there is a big call for Hobart.
Doors are opening in Hobart too, Phil.
Very exciting.
Love the Rise and Shine podcast? Tell a friend today.
Adam reckons there's a chocolate factory. So I should be,
hello.
Cadbury Chocolate Factory.
I will break my chocolate fast for that.
Would you?
Yeah.
I think it might be closer to Hobart, but it's in Tasmania.
I've sort of got images of Willy Wonka's factory.
100%. Oompa, oompa, loompa doo.
I've got another puzzle for you.
We could do a whole show there.
The All Day Suckers. Remember the All Day Suckers?
Oh, yes. The God Stoppers, the Gob Stoppers.
Yeah,
That's what I always wanted.
The one that floated to the ceiling.
You wanted the floating to the ceiling ones.
That looked like fun.
That was a good show.
And the chocolate stream. You got to drink the chocolate stream.
You would have fallen in. Would you be like Sylvester Gloop or whatever who fell into the chocolate?
I didn't mind a chocolate milkshake when I was a kid. Gee, that was a magical movie.
That was
wasn't
great.
it?
But
So
look,
good.
the call is out there. Should we go to Tassie? But secondly, probably more importantly, should we swim while we're there? We are getting some calls, and I can see I've got Colin waiting in the wings to weigh in on this. G'day, Colin.
How you going?
Yeah, good. How are you?
I'm not too happy because I didn't ring in about that sound, and I said I reckon it's Moses smashing the tablet. Anyway.
Oh, Colin, you were this close. That's it.
You were right, mate.
We'll celebrate with you anyway.
We all knew you were right. Yeah.
I reckon you guys should go down there, but I just got a little warning for Andy.
Ooh.
Yeah, don't go swimming in Bass Strait with whale oil on, mate. You'll be a target for the great whites.
Ooh, that's a good point.
Okay, Colin.
Good point.
Have you got is this from personal experience?
No, it's just an attractant. They love whale blubber, and they'll smell it in the water. So
would they smell it? Are there a lot of sharks? Are there sort of the great white? Are they nearby
Well, it's the Bass Strait. They come across from Africa.
Wow.
Southern, the southern points of Africa. They're swimming across there and then up the east coast. So
they'd have to work up an appetite too, wouldn't they, on that journey?
Would. And the other good thing about that, Colin, is that if there was one nearby, it would go for Andy and not for me.
Well, it depends on who's a little... Yeah, well, that's right, yeah, because he's got the whale blubber on. That's right.
I should have time to exit the water.
It's like a tractor beam. Suck them right in.
But Andy, we listen to you guys all the time, me and the kids and my wife, and when we first heard you, I love hearing you guys, and Phil, you're always so excited and full of laughter. But Andy, we always thought you were around, 28.
Oh,
29
he would like to
years
be.
Old. And then I saw a photo of him, and I start listening to the things you say about years ago, like when I'm from years ago too. And I said to my wife, he's not a young fella.
No, but Colin, let me just restate.
Yeah, Colin.
Cole, let me restate. I identify as a 25-year-old. And in 2025, brother, you can identify anything you want to these days. You can identify as a cat if you want. So, you can't take that away. That's my truth, Colin.
Well, we go with biblical truth.
And do you know who backs me up? Oprah Winfrey. She'd back me up.
Wow. What about the Bible, Andy?
Well, there you go. To all our family, you sound like a young fella.
Oh.
And it's just like, and when Phil's on, it's just like Becky's back there again, because Becky just laughed and enjoyed herself the whole time too. So you're Becky too.
Praise God.
And I'm Andy 1.
Yeah,
you're the original.
You're the only one. God bless you guys. We love listening to you in the morning.
Thank you, Colin.
Thanks, Cole. And that's actually good advice about the whale blubber too, mate. So the thing is, though, I've got a wristband on, Cole, and it's WWRD.
Yep.
What would Rambo do?
Ah, well then.
I feel like Rambo would put the whale blubber on and just swim anyway.
Yeah, but he'd be swimming a lot faster, I think.
You would be able to punch down that shark, and I don't know that you can.
Rambo would be walking on water. That's what he'd be doing.
And he probably got a bigger knife than you do. So.
Probably does.
Definitely
That's a good point.
That
I could take one of those too.
No, you can't.
G.I. Joe style. Remember G.I. Joe always had the knife strapped to his ankle? Remember that, Cole, when we were kids?
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I love G.I. Joe. He was awesome.
Yeah.
He always had the scuba dive. I had the scuba diving G.I. Joe.
Did you?
And he had a little knife
You
around
play
his
with him
ankle.
in the bath?
I did until my sister corrupted him and made him kiss Barbie, and then I didn't want to touch him after that. He'd been polluted.
Yeah, we've got a problem with Barbie in this house too. So, yeah.
It's relatable.
And 2 boys,
No, honestly, I was horrified. It's like she put them together. She was an older sister.
well,
She
that's
made them
what's
kiss.
gonna
And I'm like, no, G.I. Joe, no, you don't touch girls.
Really?
Girl germs. Yeah, I was
that
at
was
that
the
age.
end of it.
Girls had germs.
So
in
he
those
was
days.
like, you just shunned him from there.
I discarded him.
Really?
He was rejected.
Harsh. There you go. Beware.
He'd let us down.
Oh, Colin. Thank you so much for calling. So encouraging.
No, it's great down there. I've only been to Launceston. I was going to go to Burnie, but my mates didn't have time to take me up there to have a look. So I've only been down there once, and Launceston's great. I was there at the time of the year where I could walk around and eat raspberries.
Oh, nice.
From people's front fence, and my mate said, do you like them? They're weeds down here. And I said, I could eat all of them.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
I would be eating all day.
Oh, sounds like paradise.
Yes.
Yeah, fresh raspberries straight off the bush.
Oh,
Sounds like the Garden of Eden.
Right.
Not quite.
A bit colder. A bit colder.
With some sharks. Colin, thanks so much for giving us a call.
No, God bless you guys. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Well, there you go. So I just have to be quicker than you, Andy, in getting out of the water.
Unless the shark has a fetish, Phil, for getting people closer to the shore. That's a thing.
It is not a thing. What do you mean, like herding?
Yeah, he's like, you know what? I'm going to get the fast one because they're obviously the more athletic, fitter,
no.
better meat.
Well, I don't want to say I'm more athletic, but yes,
Look,
I'll
I
take that.
don't
I'm
know,
guilty.
Phil. I'm
I
just
know you
talking
don't
through my
know.
head here.
I know you don't know.
Just the right mix of things to inspire and things to make you smile. Rise and shine on Vision.
I can see we've got Diane on the line.
Diane, what do you reckon?
Oh, hello, lovey. Well, I'm just thinking. Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Yes.
So, this is a wonderful experience that you may have.
Mm-hmm.
And if you make sure, though, it is God's will. Okay?
Okay, so prayer.
It has to be God's will.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
So,
Put God first.
To have an invitation, that would be wonderful.
Oh, wonderful, Diane.
Well, Diane, where are you from in Australia, Diane?
Melbourne.
I'm from Melbourne, Victoria, and Carrum Downs, near the Peninsula Way.
Just wanted to confirm that fact. So interesting, because Burke and Wills began their journey in Melbourne, didn't they? So speaking of journeys,
they certainly did.
They embarked upon their odyssey.
And how did that go for them?
I don't think it ended well, Phil. I don't think it ended well.
If you're going to use that as your baseline for the argument.
Diane's in Melbourne. She's saying go for it. I'm just saying, well, the whole of Melbourne said go for it.
They didn't have God on their side.
No, that's true.
They probably didn't. It's quite interesting. And if they'd listened to the Indigenous, they would have survived. They discarded the advice of the Indigenous.
So you think I need to listen to the Indigenous Tasmanians
The
about
locals.
how to survive?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Diane, tell me, do you swim in the ocean in Melbourne there in the middle of August?
Mornington Peninsula.
No, I have never.
No.
I used to swim. I used to be in a squad in an indoor pool. Years ago.
And that's smart in Melbourne,
wonderful.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, in Melbourne, just at the seafront. I used to swim when my daughter was about 4.
Oh.
We'd swim 96 laps of the pool in an hour.
Wow.
That's how we would, Is
that a 50-metre pool?
I was very, very fit.
Are you talking 50-metre pool there, Diane, or 25-metre?
Pardon?
How long was the pool? 50 metres or 25?
Oh, a good 50 metres, I think.
Wow, that's a lot of laps.
Because I was in squad growing up, and you do a lot of laps. I actually, my mum put me in squad, Diane, when I was coming to Australia because I had terrible asthma.
Okay.
And so by the time at the beginning of the season, and I don't recommend this, I'd take my puffer a lot to get through the session. By the end, I wouldn't take it at all.
Oh, that's good.
Because your lung capacity improves so much.
That's good. I didn't know that, Phil. That's good advice.
Yeah, it worked. Not the taking of the puffer that many times. Don't do that. But.
Oh, have you still got a puffer now?
Only, for Tassie, I probably would.
Well, I feel like after Bass Strait, you won't need the puffer ever again. You'll just throw it away. Put it on eBay or something. Facebook Marketplace.
Well, you would.
I'm done.
Because I mean to say, I have the greatest laughs in the morning with you two, I tell you.
Well, that seems to be another green light there, Phil. What do you think?
Oh, dear. Well, there's a lot coming in. Jamie says, definitely go, guys. Lucy is saying she would suggest going swimming. There you go.
Good on you, Lucy. Lucy in the sky.
And she's never seen a shark when she's swimming.
Oh, that's
Tassie.
good.
So there
in
you go. Oh, there you go. So
that's
there's
good.
pros. Mostly a yes, but there's a couple of no's.
I've heard of all-day breakfast on the menu, but here's a brekkie show available 24/7. Thanks for streaming the Rise and Shine Daily Podcast.
If you're listening along in Hobart on 104.3 FM, the high-frequency powered station there, which is on Mount Wellington, I believe. It's very high, and at times I have seen photos of it completely under the snow, as in... Yeah, they're like, I wonder why the transmission is having trouble, and then there's a photo of it.
Can we toboggan down there?
Oh,
That'd be fun.
I love that.
Yes.
Well, there you go. Tell us. That might sway the vote. But the weather, I thought I should have a look to see what we'd be packing.
Okay.
Should we go? It's about 11 degrees right now. I can do that. Feels like 8.5.
8.5.
Not so bad.
Not 9.
No, 8.5. And
feels like 8.5.
Yeah, that's a puffer. Like it's a puffer jacket.
Look, I'm going to put it out there, Phil. In my whole life, I've never thought to myself, oh, gee, this feels like 8.5.
Have you not?
Or 20.5 or 18. I just don't think like that.
No,
I don't
know
think in
you
half
don't.
decimal points.
Well,
Do
there
you?
you go. No, I probably would.
Well, if you've honestly said to yourself, oh, it feels like 19.7 today.
But I will now, just because.
Just because you can.
Just because. But it has got a top of 15, which to me sounds luxury.
Does it feel like 15 or is it just...
Apparently feels like it. They never go with that down the track, what it will feel like. But there you go.
There you go.
So if you're listening in Hobart, a very good morning to you.
We are in Psalm 103 today, Phil. Verse 8, the Lord is merciful and gracious. Now, you can stop right there. You can camp out there. God is merciful. Yes. He's gracious. He's slow to anger, and he's abounding in mercy.
Praise God. Praise God for God.
It's good news.
It is good news, and we need that.
If you've ever messed up, well, I have. I don't know about you, Phil. If you've ever messed up or slipped up or said something you shouldn't have or maybe didn't say something you should have, God is abounding in mercy.
Isn't that good news? Abounding. That's not a small amount, not a small word. He could have said, I have some mercy.
That's right.
Or there's a limit to my mercy.
Right.
He's abounding in it. That means, hey, you could ask for new mercies every day, every morning even, and he would say yes.
It's undeserved, Phil. Undeserved. That's what grace is.
Selah, as they do in the Psalms. Have a little think on that.
Subscribe and listen to the Rise and Shine podcast in the free Vision app. It's easy and available everywhere.
Speaking of great combinations, Phil, we have got a great combo deal in the studio now.
What a sweet segue
Mark
there.
and Cindy Kuyeva.
Special
Good
combo
morning.
number 8.
It's a combo deal. It's a combo deal.
It is a combo deal. And I've been a bit concerned all day that I'm going to be challenged by your message.
Yes.
Because I love kids' music. Kids' songs come up. And there's one kids' song that comes into my head more than any other. And that's because it's probably the area I have the most trouble with. And it's this one from the Music Machine, Salty in the Singing Songbook era. If you're in that era of growing up, it was have patience, don't be in such a hurry. When you get impatient, you only start to worry. Remember that Christ is patient too, and think of all the times that he's been patient with you.
Well, that's a bit, I would say a Mary Poppins meets the Bible.
Let's just AI that and go for it.
But there you go, it's Daggy, and I know people are like, oh my God, but that comes to mind regularly because it's clearly an area that I have a lot of needs in. Is that what we're talking about today? Patience and waiting on God?
Yeah, we are. We're talking about they that wait on the Lord. And I don't know about you, but when I think about waiting and I think about what that could be, like, maybe the KFC drive-through lineup.
Oh, yes.
They're the slowest when it comes to fast food. You wait forever.
Oh, that's a bit harsh. I know some pretty slow ones.
GYG.
Especially when there's a Tarago van in front of you, like 8 people inside.
Okay, I'll give you another one.
It's a big order.
I reckon the hardest thing is parent drop-off at school.
Yep.
The kiss and go line, I reckon is worse than any drive-in ever in the history.
Got you there.
I raised that to the afternoon pickup lines.
The rage that happens, not from me. I'm making that right.
Everybody else has got the problem.
Yeah.
You better start getting out, be a lollipop lady and singing a song, Phil.
Yeah, get on the in.
Oh, definitely that. The doctors, another one. Minimum half an hour, 45-minute wait to every doctor. Anyway, Isaiah 40:31 says this, but they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. So when we're talking about the word wait there, the Hebrew, first of all, it talks about binding together or twisting together. So they that twist together with the Lord, they bind together with the Lord. It also means that they that look or attentive or alert, All right. So it's not just kicking back on a couch, waiting, I'm going to wait again. No, you're attentive, you're alert. And the other one is patiently tarrying and waiting. So it says this, if you don't want to get weary while running, if you don't want to faint or lose heart while you are walking, be ever alert and ready by patiently twisting yourself around the Lord. That's what it kind of. I know. That's what
like a tree growing up. Yeah, you can see another tree that is actually around it.
You can do that, Phil. This is not scary, is it? This is good.
No,
you can do that.
Thank you, Andy.
Just encouraging you on your journey, Phil.
What an encourager.
That's good. It's my gift.
You're so good. The key in this, is the idea that waiting is not stopping. It's while you are doing something. You're actually actively doing. You're pursuing. You're being alert. You're twisting around the Lord. You know what I mean? It's not like sitting there twitching your fingers. Come on, God. No, you're in that space with God. So waiting involves like seeking. It involves actions at the right time. Like when the right time is with God, that's when we're going to do stuff. It involves trusting in God. It involves being content that, hey, at this moment, God's got it in hand and He's going to work things through. It's about not getting frustrated. It's about knowing that God has provision and timing. It's all of those things. And I think the best example that I could come up with is the example of, like, have you ever been on a water slide?
Yes.
And you're up the top there. Now, every time they say, come on and sit down, and the water's rushing behind you, and you're sitting there waiting, and you've got the red light. And the guy is attentive, and he's looking down, he's waiting, and then he goes, okay, you ready? You're going to go soon, kind of stuff. And then it goes green, and you go.
Yes.
Yep. That's kind of what it's like when you're waiting on God. You're not sitting back going, oh, come on, or you're down in the deck chair. When's the ride free? No, you're actually there. You're in the ride. You're ready. You're waiting. You're in the flow. You know what's going on. And when it says go, boom, you go. So that's it. So to me, I think sometimes we just sit back too much and we don't sit in that space of like, God, I'm ready. It's like I'm a boxer. I'm attentive. I'm on the front foot. I'm ready to go, Psalm 27:10 says, wait for the Lord, be strong, and let your heart take courage. Yes, wait for the Lord. It's a double wait. He's making a double reference in there. So in other words, be ready, be attentive. I'm ready to go, and when the right time is, boom, we go.
Hang on, let's repaint that image. So you're sitting at the water slide at the top.
Come on,
the water's rushing.
You ready?
And then the green light comes on and whoosh! Just like that?
You're away.
Bit like that?
You're away.
You like that?
I don't know, when you sit on that water slide, you're thinking about the slide, you got to go through this. And some people might be like, oh, it's a dark tunnel. Am I going to be okay in that? What's the ride going to be like? Whatever. But, that's the way we should be with life. It's looking ahead. What do you got going on? What's happening, God? We're on the edge, ready to go.
Take the plunge.
Yeah, that's it. Good. So they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength while you're doing stuff.
Such a good message, man.
Brilliant.
A really good message.
Hope that helps your song.
Have patience. Have patience.
Great truth to that song too, by the way. Those are great lyrics for kids to learn.
Good old salty.
That's why we love Vision Kids.
Yeah.
That's what you've been feeding into their mind. It comes out.
Do you sing on Vision Kids, Phil?
My kids and I do the scripture at the top of the hour, and our Quick Sticks podcast, which is a little quick Bible story, is on a few times every day.
I feel like you shouldn't branch out from that, Phil, and maybe sing a couple of songs on there as well. What do you think?
Totally.
No, you should,
New
actually.
future, Phil.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're always looking for more content.
Oh, thanks, Andy. Okay. Well, I'll work on it.
I'm actually in charge of the content on Vision Kids.
Are you?
Yeah. So if I listen, I think
know
it's okay.
people who know people.
I'll talk to the committee.
Okay.
We wait in anticipation.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay,
We're ready. We're ready.
That's actually not true. I'm not on the
good rendition, though.
oversight committee.
You got good tubes. You sung
thank
well.
you.
That was
How
great.
you do, Phil?
Oh,
Do you want to sort of finish off this little segment with that song again, Phil?
God is patient too, and think of all the times that He's been patient with you.
Oh, it's definitely
Amen.
it's Sound of God. That's what it is. It's Sound of God.
Sound of music, Sound of God, Mary Poppins. It's everything. All of the above.
Oh, we love it when you come in. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for
Have a
having
great
us.
day.
Brought to you by the generosity of Vision family members across Australia and around the world. The Rise and Shine podcast.
For Rise and Shine to come to Tassie to do an outdoor broadcast in Burnie, but not just that, to swim in the ocean.
Official Vision business, followed by a little dip in the ocean, Phil, which it may be so cold it feels like a fire. It could
I
burn
think when it's
your
that cold,
skin.
it actually does.
Mm.
And August, we've been hearing, is the worst possible time to be doing that.
The coldest time,
It
yes.
is, yeah. So all through the morning, it's become a thing. We're having a bit of a chat. We're a family here,
Uh-huh.
so everyone's weighing in with their
Uh-huh.
ideas.
Everyone's got their
Shall
right
we
to
go?
an opinion.
I think so. I mean,
Mhm.
obviously, in the end, I mean, you're keen as mustard,
Uh-huh.
whatever mustard. I don't know why that's a saying. Even,
I don't know
actually.
either.
Why
Well,
would
'cause
mustard be
Keen's
so keen?
mustard. It was a brand of mustard.
Oh, is that what it is?
Keen is mustard, yeah.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, thank you.
Kinda
I
clever,
had no
wasn't it?
idea.
Yeah.
But we have put the call out for you, 1800 316 316, or jump onto the text to weigh in on this official family business, let's say that. And I've got Warren hanging by. Warren, what's your advice for us?
I always tell my kids, if an opportunity arises, grab it.
Okay.
You never know when it's going to happen again.
Okay. You could use that with peer pressure in different ways. If the opportunity arises to jump off something, do you do that? Sometimes you say no.
You have to make sure your health is in...
Oh, I see. If it's safe.
Yeah.
Get a health check, yep.
Yes, as long as it's all safe.
Well, it's like I said to Phil earlier, if you see a leprechaun, you've just got to grab it. You've got to pick him up
Wow.
and say, Mr.
That's
Leprechaun,
your advice.
give me some 3 wishes right now.
Oh, my
I need
goodness.
some wishes.
It's terrible. Warren, what do you reckon about that Irish accent?
A little bit of improvement wouldn't help.
Oh, okay, Warren, thank you.
Okay, so you're a vote
I'll
for
go to
yes.
Irish accent
you're
school.
You're a vote for yes. Definitely take the plunge, jump on in there with both boots on, probably actually, and a puffer jacket.
That's it.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Warren.
No worries, guys. God
Bye.
bless.
See you, mate.
And there's another vote for yes to swimming.
The Macedonian call, Phil, is getting louder and louder. Come to Tasmania and help us.
Well, we've also got some beautiful texts because we've said weigh in as a family. Mark and Jilly say yes to going. They say what in honour and pretty special to be equated with Australia's Governor General. That is actually amazing.
In the same sentence.
In the same sentence.
Maybe we should invite the Governor General to join us on our delegation.
That
What
might
do you
make
think?
me. Well, she was a bit soft and she swam, I think it was April when we were speaking to Mayor Bernie and she was, Mayor Teeny, and she was swimming. August, much tougher.
Yeah.
But anyway, they weren't as keen on the swimming. Dwayne says yes to the swimming. Adam says he just goes straight to chocolate.
Yes.
Have chocolate in Tasmania. Jamie says definitely go. Lucy says yeah, and she does swim. So she's never seen a shark. So that's good news for you, Andy, with
There you
your
go.
whale blubber.
There you go.
And we've got Faith who says if you come to Hobart, there's a wonderful cafe called The Way, Christian
There you go.
theme there. Award-winning scones is how I say it.
Wow.
Cakes, fudge, and lots more.
Fudge, right.
I'm a big fan of fudge.
Faith, send us more information,
No,
please.
that might be on the list.
Yes.
There you go. So there seem to be a wave of yeses, a couple of wise people saying, just hold on, pray.
Hold on to the whale blubber.
Hold on and pray.
Warren had some good advice to me about my Irish accent
Well,
too.
I think we could use an Irish accent. It feels, because it's cold, it feels that little bit of Ireland.
I'm
Anyway.
blaming the flu on my lack of accent.
Oh, no, it's fine. No, it's a beautiful accent.
Well,
I always
it wasn't
appreciate
fine, 'cause if it was fine, Warren would have said it was great.
I
He didn't say that.
I always appreciate an Irish accent.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me Vision's breakfast show is now available around the clock and on demand? Incredible! The Rise and Shine podcast. Rise and Shine.
Beat the toaster.
And it's the time of day where we're not mean to our toasters, but we put them in the spotlight.
Yes.
And to help us, we've got Gail. Gail, morning.
Morning.
How you doing?
Very well, thank you, and good morning, listeners.
Gail, where are you from? What part of Australia?
I live in the beautiful Nambucca Heads.
Oh, what a
gorgeous.
nice part of the world.
And
it is beautiful, and it's a beautiful sunny day today, and the ocean looks magnificent.
Oh, would you go for a dip? Are you thinking of jumping into that ocean?
No, not at the moment, no.
Because you're focused on being a toaster, that's
No,
why.
fair call.
But it's a fairly well-known surf spot in Nambucca Heads. I used to hear about it as a kid as a
Did
really
you?
good surf spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine Gail on a surfboard out there, carving it up.
Like Gidget?
No.
Do you remember Gidget? The TV show Gidget?
I like the bodyboard better.
I
you're a
like a
bodyboarder.
bodyboarder. That's what I would be, actually, Gail.
Very good.
And if we go to Tassie, I'm not bodyboarding either, because that takes a lot of time to catch a wave.
Yes.
Although it'll get you out quicker.
The old esky lid.
You're floating on top of the water then.
Yeah, we don't want the esky lids.
Anyway.
We want to go under the water. Now, Gail, let's talk about beating a toaster. If you were to make yourself some toast today, what is your favourite topping for your toast?
I loved the Bundaberg ginger marmalade.
Wow.
That's very specific.
Where do you get that?
In the Woolworths.
Woolies?
Or Coles or, supermarkets.
Okay, it's mainstream.
Trying to plug anyone in particular.
No,
but I'm just saying, up with the butterum, in with the jam. It's usually on the top shelf and it's absolutely beautiful. Big chunks of ginger.
Ooh, wow.
Very
Sounds
tasty.
good for
Do you put butter on the bottom of that, or you don't need the butter? Just straight on
No,
with the...
I'm sorry, I'm a dairy-free person. I do love butter, but it doesn't like me. And so, no, it's straight on the toast. And I use sourdough because I can't have normal bread either.
Wow.
It's just delicious with my cup of tea in the morning.
I'm feeling you, Gail. I'm feeling you. I'm the same as you. I only eat sourdough.
Well, and that's not because he doesn't agree with them. It's just because
I'm a bread snob.
You're a snob.
I'm an unashamed bread snob. I won't eat that mainstream supermarket bread. It's got to be sourdough.
Yes.
I'm also a milk snob. I'll only drink organic milk too. Mullaney Dairies is my favourite because it's not homogenised. I love it. It's got cream on the top. Good gear.
Oh, no, yes, that sounds good.
But anyway, Gail, we digress
in?
from toasters here because you're about to beat the toaster.
And your letter today is going to be G for Gail.
Oh, how wonderful.
I know, is it not? That's wonderful.
Yeah, because my last name's got a G, so we're
Griffin. That's right.
Also, well, like Gigi, yeah. Also, G for goat, greatest of all time. You could be the greatest of all time beating the toaster. This is your moment, Gail.
This is it.
You've got a minute to prove to the world.
Okay, so what you have to, 1 minute, there's 60 seconds, 10 questions, all starting with G. When Andy says go, we're good to go.
Are you ready to rock and roll, Gail? I want you to limber up. I want you to get mentally agile, alert, sharp.
Yes, I've got all the G's in front of me.
Okay,
and your time starts now.
A breed of dog.
Greyhound.
A drink or beverage.
A ginger ale.
A song title.
Girls on the Avenue.
A word ending in ly.
A girly.
Something you'd find in the ocean.
Hang on. Groper.
A type of footwear.
Galoshes.
Something sticky.
Glue.
A word that describes someone.
Gorgeous.
A town or city.
Grafton.
A popular band.
Oh gosh, bands.
That's very hard.
Bands.
Even a last name of someone with a band title, a singer.
Oh, okay. Gary Moore.
Oh,
Gary Moore band.
Well done.
Wow.
That was very good. By my calculations, we got it.
Well,
did we get it by
there's an old Joe Cocker song, Gail, I get by with a little help from my friends. I feel like Phil gave you a little bit of help there.
Well,
a little bit of a little nudge.
Well, it was very hard.
Like a little Naomi nudge, but in a different context.
But
like, here, Gail, here's the answer. What? But you know what, Gail?
No.
Oh, sorry, wrong button. There you go.
Australia would have been so disappointed. Gail, well done.
You were smashing it, Gail. I couldn't believe how quick those answers were flying.
My heart races.
Boom, 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 boom.
I feel like if you were asleep, you're now awake. Oh, that was very impressive.
And your words ending with ly, I thought of girly straight away as well, girly. So is that even a word? I don't know. I'm going to
gaily. Anything can be, as long as you could use it in a sentence. It's a word, isn't it?
Girly. I used to play soccer with someone called Girly.
Well,
no,
a
it's
person's
true story.
real name.
No, we were a boys' team. This is in the good old days when there's no girls' soccer. And this girl, God bless her, wanted to play soccer, so she was in our team. So all the boys in the team just called her Girly. I never knew her name. Her name was Girly.
What?
This is back in the good old days, Phil, before girls played soccer.
It's not good old days. That's not good.
Anyway,
dear.
That was her name, Girly. I can't lie to you, Phil. I'm speaking the truth today.
Yes, thank you.
Gail,
stay on the line.
We'll
get your details
one
and get you out a prize. Well done.
Thank you so much, and thank you for putting this contest on. I think it's fantastic to have.
Well, I'm calling it the world's greatest Christian game show on radio. That's what I'm calling it. What do you think?
I think it's the best game show.
There you go. Then we'll go with that. We'll take any of it. Gail, thank you so much.
I've heard of all-day breakfast on the menu, but here's a brekkie show available 24/7. Thanks for streaming the Rise and Shine Daily Podcast.
How big would you do life if someone invited you, per se,
to the Big Apple?
I was going to say to Tasmania. The Apple Isle. I'm with you. Yes, and said swim in the ocean in the middle of August. Would Jamie Grace go by that song and go, yeah, no, I'll do that? Or would Jamie Grace be like, nah, I'm sorry, I've got something else?
Yeah, does Jamie Grace live it or just sing about it?
Just sing it. That is the question, really.
I'm going to say live it. I'm going to put it out there and say, yes, Jamie would swim. Jamie would go.
Okay, well, we don't know, but we'll ask. But that is all today we've been chatting about because we had this incredible invite from the Mayor of Burnie, Tasmania, Teeny Brumby.
I got a plan for you both. Okay. I want to put this official invite to you both.
Wow.
You need to come on down to Tassie. I mean, Burnie, we are the Gold Coast of Tasmania, here on the northwest of Tasmania, where the skies are always blue. The sea is sparkling. The sun is shining. I could take you for a swim in August.
Yes.
She's a great representative of her area, isn't she?
Passionate.
She's guaranteeing blue skies, sunshine, and sparkling ocean.
Wow, it's a big push. So there's been we had the whole family weighing in this morning. It really has been a family contribution.
The Vision Christian family.
We have, particularly the Rise and Shine crew, weighing in on this. I've had some people say, go to Tassie, yes. Swimming though, no. But the wave is probably turning towards more on the yes.
There was a definite no to the whale blubber idea of mine.
There was a no to the whale
Swimming
blubber from Colin.
with the blubber on my skin.
He said, don't do that, Andy.
Could be good advice, I'm not sure.
I'm sure it is good advice. 1-800-316-316 is the number to call if you've got advice or you want to weigh in. And I can see I've got Gabrielle here. Hey, Gabrielle.
Good morning, darlings. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
All right. I love your topic this morning. It's very exciting.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. What are you thinking about are you thinking we should go to Tassie? There's two really areas, aren't there? Go to Tassie, but also should we swim? And I guess should Andy put on whale blubber in the ocean? That's a whole different topic.
Well, actually, I am still on holidays and I'm overlooking the beautiful river at Greenwell Point. Which is just amazing. I love water. I love swimming. I am a swimmer. Just do mainly aim at trying to swim a kilometre a day most of the time.
That's good.
I just think you've got to give it a go.
Never know unless you have a go.
Do you swim at this time of the year? Would you swim in Tassie in August, do you think, Gabrielle?
Well, for something as special as that, I think I would yes, be in the ocean for that. I'm sure they will have probably little boats or protection around you. So,
you think?
Well, when you see people on different things going like with the water, they often do have precautionary measures with that. And so I know it would be possibly cold because I do most of my swimming indoors for winter only and then outdoors the rest of the time.
Yeah.
So you think maybe there's a mayoral boat that will escort us on the swim?
The
mayor's
like
vessel.
Those long-distance swimmers.
It doesn't hurt to put in a request, does it?
The mayor's aqua vessel, yes.
Well, just ask for that cage that goes, because you do see that in those long distances, and they've got the support people on the other side. They're passing them beverages as they're swimming. I'm actually imagining Gabrielle running into the ocean and running back out again. Not
Is that all? Not a little swim?
Oh, you think you want me like full on doing some freestyle out
strokes.
That's what you actually meant. If you just do a quick jump in and out, you've got to at least do that.
A few strokes, a bit of freestyle, a bit of backstroke, a bit of butterfly. Why not? Why not?
I wasn't thinking a K, but this is taking it a whole different level. So, how far were you planning on swimming, Andy?
I haven't thought about it.
Were you thinking of like a proper swim, or were you like, I was just thinking I could actually splash the water up, wet my hair, and then get back out again?
I think that'd be more torturous than actually going in the water. Yeah.
Because you've got to get in.
Once you get in, you adjust. I'm just thinking of getting in there, Phil. I don't know. Well, if Mayor Teeny is going to be swimming with us, I think I'd like to try and match her.
Okay. Well,
so she
I would
stays for
expect you
5.
could go.
I'll stay for 5.
Yeah.
She swims a K, I'll swim a K.
Okay. There you go. Well, it's still open for consideration. A decision hasn't been made. We might have to get someone official from Vision to weigh in on this.
Maybe we should.
I reckon. Well, let's put the call out. See if you can get on the bat phone, the internal bat phone.
Yep.
See if you can get Robbo.
Robbo?
Well, everyone loves Robbo.
Yes.
Where's Robbo?
Yes.
Let's ask him to weigh in on this important decision.
We're caffeinated and ready to face the day.
This is Rise and Shine on Vision.
It has got to that sort of time of the week. I always think you're warmed up by now, so it's all good today, particularly if you're in Penguin, Tasmania. So we've had the spotlight firmly on Tassie all through the day. So I thought I would look, as you're listening along at 87.6 FM, what your weather might be like. About 12 degrees, but this is where the feels like comes in, Andy, because it actually feels like 3.7 degrees.
3.7.
So it's quite windy with rain.
That is so specific.
We've been promised if we were to come to Burnie, there would be no windy rain. Like that's been put out there. I don't know how you promised that, but I feel like that's a promise.
Do you think if someone said it feels like 3.9, they'd be cancelled for not speaking truth?
Maybe, I don't know. But it is getting to 12 during the day.
Oh, that's nice.
I want to know what time of day we would be swimming so I can get a feel for what that feels like would be like. But
well, I feel like we're going to be doing a morning swim.
A morning, I think it might be. Yeah,
it's
that
going to
would
be a
the
morning
pitch.
dip, Phil.
But if the penguins, like a penguin is known for penguins, obviously, not far from Burnie, then it's cold enough for penguins. Just putting it out there.
Oh, I know Burnie's a long way from Hobart, but Faith from Hobart has told us about a cracking Christian cafe that do scones and fudge and
Award-winning.
cakes. It'd be nice to have a few of those warm, waiting for us on the beach. Wouldn't you say?
100%.
Yeah.
So if you could just drive them from Hobart up to Burnie.
If we can arrange a special
arrange a delivery.
Maybe
So
Uber Eats?
I think I want to say that's about 5 hours drive away.
Just a little drive
A
for an
little
Uber
drive
driver.
for someone.
Yeah.
There you go. Have you got a scripture for us this morning?
I've
Ian?
always got a scripture, Phil. We're still in Psalm 103, and the Bible says in verse 10 that he has not dealt with us according to our sins, nor punished us according to our iniquities. For as the heavens are high above the earth, so great is his mercy towards those who fear him.
How great is that? Again, we've just been talking about God's abounding mercy. God's love is towards you. Someone needs to hear that today.
It's good news, Phil.
That is the best news of all.
As high as the heavens are above the earth, so great.
Imagine how big that is.
That's a long way,
We
Phil.
say, Millie and I love you to the end of the earth. And then we go, I love you to the moon and back. I love you to the heavens. Well, that's what God is saying here. It's one of those games. How much does God love you? To the heavens and back.
It's further than Elon Musk can fly a rocket, Phil.
100%.
It's
A lot
huge,
further.
massive.
There you go. Beyond the heavens. That's how great God's love is for you. Hey, next up, though, we're going to try and get Robbo here to weigh in on this trip to Burnie.
It's the daily podcast of your favourite Aussie breakfast show, Rise and Shine. Rise and Shine.
Today, we have been chatting about an incredible invitation that we have had from the Mayor of Burnie.
A mayoral invite,
Very
Phil,
special.
to Burnie.
So our Vision family have been weighing in, A, should we go to Tasmania, particularly to Burnie? And B, part of that invite is to swim in the ocean. And I've got so many texts that have come through. Calls. Jenny says, just to add, she's 81.
Wow.
She swims in the ocean at Hawley Heaven, which we know is just down the road. My secret, walk to the water and carry a hottie next to your chest.
Hottie.
Put a fluffy dressing gown over the top. And then when you go for the swim, wrap your dressing gown around your hottie and then enjoy the dip and you've got a hot dressing gown at the end. I mean, that is
That's a good tip.
Jenny.
That's a
very
good tip.
thorough.
Words to live
She
by.
says it's very healthy. So
It's got to be healthy. She's 81. She's still doing it.
she's still doing it. So it does put me to shame if I say no.
She may be doing it when she's 101.
I'm sure she will, but
You never know.
we thought we'd seek some professional advice.
What, managerial input?
Sure, let's go for that.
Yes.
So we put the bat call out, the internal within the system here. And which bat did we fly?
Robbo.
Where's Robbo? He's here in the studio.
I was going to go, brr, brr, but that's not a bat, that's a pigeon.
That is a pigeon.
So
What about a
I'm not
penguin?
sure. What does a bat do? Yeah, penguin.
And look, just in case people don't know, Robbo used to host the breakfast show,
He
but
did.
Robbo's now our boss. He's the head of content here at Vision.
very
So
important.
it's good to get managerial input on this one, Robbo. Should we go to Tasmania?
Well, I've got to say, first of all, guys, that I mean, I've been invited lots of places by lots of different people over the years on
Yes, of
Rise and
course.
Shine. I don't think I've ever had a mayoral invite. So this is really next level for you
That's
guys.
what we
so
do special.
It's very cool.
Well, I did sort of suggest this. Imagine if Teeny wasn't the mayor of Burnie, and this is like
Andy.
the best practical joke ever.
Just some random
it'd be
person,
pretty
yeah.
funny.
but
Getting
we-
down there, she's like,
she
surprise!
is. We've done the
I'm not
checks.
the mayor. That'd be funny, Robbo.
that would be funny.
It'd still be a good trip, though.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Now, look, it is an exciting invitation, and it's actually interesting because I heard Teeny say that she wants you to come in August. Now, you guys will know that we've got this first hymn tour that's happened. Now, the weird thing, I don't know how this all worked out, but the whole thing's happened, a couple of weeks ago, except for Hobart. There was this one extra event in Hobart which was scheduled for the second weekend of August.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why there was that big gap in between, but that's the way it was. And I actually had you guys slated to be at that event and to MC the night. So if we could make it work so that you could do, Burnie and Hobart on the same weekend, I reckon we could make it work.
How exciting.
Well, that'd be a busy weekend
very
too, wouldn't it?
exciting.
It would be a big weekend.
Bit of
yes.
first hymn, bit of swimming in the morning.
That's right, yes.
We could do a live broadcast from Burnie
Yeah.
and then meet some beautiful Vision family members in that part of Tasmania.
That'd be
Hobart
awesome.
the next
And then
night.
Hobart, yeah.
And we go to the Way Cafe that Faith told us about.
get
with
some
the
of these
fudge and the cakes and the scones.
And the Cadbury Cafe.
And you've got, that's right, the Cadbury.
Oh, come on.
Absolutely.
Chocolate.
This is taking shape, Robbo.
very-
Do we get managerial approval,
Is there a
Robbo?
stamp?
There's no rubber stamp, but I can pretend.
It's a verbal.
and say,
It's a verbal yes.
A
It's
verbal
a
yes.
definite yes. I think we could make it happen.
Wow.
Oh, how exciting.
Well, this is very exciting.
Pack your trunks, Phil. We're
Well,
going there.
no,
That's right.
that's
We're going there.
different. That
I
is a
reckon
different.
that's a great suggestion.
It is.
I thought, I thought if she was going to go in with her dressing gown on, that wouldn't be a good idea. But having it wrapped up in the hottie,
Yes.
that's smart. I
Okay.
like that.
So that's the other question, though. Brilliant. Let's head there. But the swimming, what do you reckon, Robbo? Obviously, you send Andy in.
Andy will go in without
Whatever.
any doubt.
He would be
I
no
can-
problem. And
certainly.
he'll put the well bomb. And I'm sure. And then we'll have, he
Attract all the
I mean, it's
sharks,
safety
yeah.
because
It's all
he's the
happening.
one that's going to get all the attention from any marine wildlife.
Yes, yeah.
But I'm not sure. Jury's out. I guess I'll have to decide.
Yeah, well,
but-
I think maybe we can put it to the audience for this, and if you're willing to go with the votes. I've got to be honest, if it was me, I would be hesitating because I feel cold just thinking about swimming in the Bass Strait.
Yes.
But there'd be a whole lot of peer pressure. So, look, I'm not going to put any pressure on you,
Robbo.
Fel, but you can make that decision on your own. But I think it would be a lot of fun to get there. I know Teeny's pretty keen about the swimming. She loves talking about the fact the Governor General swum with her
that
and what
jolly
have you.
Governor General.
Yeah, that's right. She blew it for you.
Would you say,
pesky
Robbo,
Governor
that
General.
if Fel swims, it could really assist her in her future career plans here at Vision?
Oh.
It'll be a big tick against her name, a big thumbs up. Yeah,
Yeah,
She's
well,
up
I
for,
won't make
she's
any
up for
comment on
anything.
that.
No,
no
he's
comment.
far too nice. Andy's going to be the only one doing that.
That's right, so true.
Oh, dear.
But look, it'll be a great time, I'm sure, having Teeny showing you guys around. I mean, it is. I've been to Burnie before. It is a beautiful part of the country.
Okay.
Absolutely, very spectacular scenery, and it'll be a great time. So
It is weird that long gap, isn't there, between the last first hymn and the one in Hobart.
Well.
Do you think Dicko's going for a swim down the coast himself? John Dixon, do you think Professor John's
Maybe.
been swimming down
Maybe he's
all the
been-
way from the
For a
last
month.
showing? Maybe. You
No,
know,
he's been
maybe
swimming from the mainland
He's in the
to
cage,
Tasmania.
Phil.
yeah,
He's in
well,
that
the last
cage.
one was in Perth, so maybe
Go,
he's swum
Dicko.
from
If you're
Perth.
swimming now, Dicko, and listening to Vision, just keep going, son. Keep going.
Just keep swimming and just keep swimming.
it.
That's from
Just
me.
one arm after the other. There you go. There you go.
Robbo, thank you. Very excited to have the rubber stamp, the yes, we'll be heading to Burnie and then to Hobart. Very exciting.
It'll be great. So it's only a couple of weeks away, so let's see what comes about, and I'm sure it'll be a great trip.
But what a show. We have just so enjoyed chatting to everybody. They've texted, they've called about whether or not we should go to Burnie in Tasmania, and more importantly, should we swim in the ocean?
I feel like the saints have spoken, Phil. You know,
Do you think?
we've opened up the forum and people have just put their little 2 cents worth in, and overwhelmingly, I think the answer is yes, go for it.
Oh, it seems to be. But look, there's still time. We've got a couple of weeks until this would happen. So particularly swimming, I will need some advice if we're going to go ahead with that.
Not if it's a road trip, we don't. We have to leave pretty soon.
Well, we're not going to
driving
drive.
all
I'm
the
not
way.
doing that. I've got responsibilities.
That'd be
Andy.
awesome.
Well, you can drive,
A roadie.
and I will fly. But
Social media, Noah and I, we drive. We do
Okay,
it.
well, you guys
and then
do
get
that.
on the barge across the Bass Strait.
I'm super happy for you to do that, and I will fly at the last minute and reach you there like
We'd
a
probably
rock
have to
star.
leave tomorrow, though.
You probably would. So you head off. If Andy's not here, that's where he is, on the road. But we are heading over to the rest of the Vision crew. Whatever you're doing this Wednesday, praying God's blessing upon it. We'll be with you bright and early tomorrow morning.
Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.